Hey guys, it's Scott's Game World here, and I'm here to show you guys how to customize super flat land. Many people have been sending me messages actually recently asking how to customize it, because they expect here there'll be like a plus button here, or when you click on something, remove and plus layer sort of system, so you can add in more layers, edit layers and that sort of thing. But it's not that simple, but it's not, I can promise you, it's not hard at all, and it's really simple because since people messaged me, I've just literally spent not too much of my time looking into how this system works and what you can kind of do with it. So this is kind of the way you're going to want to do it and edit this. It's going to be a bit slightly trial and error, because sometimes the presets, the way the system works is here, these numbers and stuff, they just kind of swap around depending on which setup you use. That's why I'm just going to use classic flat, because I know how that works. Or you could also use Tunneler's Dream, I use that one as well. But for now we're just going to work with classical flat because it's kind of easier to explain it, because it's not got loads of, it's just a short little thing. But to start with, we're going to look at these first two numbers. Between the numbers, well, there'll be like certain things in between commas, and the commas represent like a different block, or yeah, a different block type sort of thing. So the top layer, this is the bottom layer. There's two, as you can see here, this is bottom, and 2, 7. I'm not too sure myself what 2 is. Sometimes with, I think it's a snowy one, they're swapped around. But what you want to do is, if you want to change the bedrock layer anyway, you want to change the number here, the 7, if you're working with classic flat. So we're going to change it to 5. I think that's, I'm not too sure, it's oak planks. So now we have oak plank floors, as you could see, bedrock layer. So that is kind of just the bottom layer. The bottom and top layers will, I think, always be a single block type, just one layer of that block. But you can, if you want to add more, you can add in another layer like below it. I'll show you how to add in, oh crap, I just deleted a layer. I'll show you how to add in a layer in the middle. So as you can see now, because I've deleted that layer, there's not the middle type, and then this is the top, the grass block. And I think to change, I think grass is 1. Oh, so if you want to change that to maybe, no, cobblestone's 1. Let's change it back. The 2, then you want to change to 1, and then it will change the block to stone. So anyway, I'll show you how to add in another layer. In between the commas here, you just want to write a new thing. So however many layers high you want, you need to write first. So we're going to do 20, and then what you're going to want to do is then what block type it is. So this is where you're going to need IDs for all the blocks, which I'll have a link in the description to a website which will tell you. I don't personally know any IDs, so I'll just kind of guess and just see what we do. So what you want to do next is add the X button, which will make it look like a times, and then, for example, I'll do 11 because I know 11's lava, and then you're going to make sure you hit another comma so it splits up the type, like the block type. So as you can see now, if you click use present, it's added the layer of lava in the middle. So then once again, if you wanted to add another one, say you wanted 20 of water, don't forget to hit the comma, then there's going to be 20 layers of 20 of water as well. Then once again, you want to add another layer, 20, or okay, let's do 13 times, see what 32 is. If it's like an item block, then it will just appear as air. So that's dead bush underneath the stone layer, which I don't know how that will work, but you kind of get what I'm getting at. You can do these sort of, you can edit this and modify as much as you want. Obviously this probably won't be the smartest of things, because bottom having oak planks and lava, not the smartest of things in the world, but this is pretty much how you're going to want to edit this. I'm going to quickly tell you guys with Tunneler's Dream, if you're going to edit this, say you want it exactly how Tunneler's Dream is, you just don't want 230 stone blocks, you want, let's say, 20. If you use this, the whole world will pretty much be full of mineshaft and just random dungeons everywhere. If this is what you're coming at, I'll show you what I mean. We're going to just literally just generate it like this. You will just have mineshafts everywhere. If maybe you want to do a series or something where there's literally mineshaft everywhere, and dungeons just randomly. This is what you're going to get, and this is what I guess you're kind of going to want to use, but I don't think it's going to be the most exciting of series, if I am honest with you. But so obviously, if you're doing this, you don't at all. Nobody wants this. Well, I guess some of you may, but definitely me, I do not want this. So when you go into the editing of the Super Tunneler's Dream, for example, change it back to 20. But what we're going to want to do is, as you can see here, these are what could appear in the thing. So as you can see, after the I think it's a colon. This is what you will find in the world. So as you can see, mine shafts. So if you don't want them, you delete them. Oh, okay. Now I don't want dungeons either. Decoration, that is, I believe, like roses and grass, tall grass, and that sort of thing. So we don't want that either. We will leave a stronghold, and you can change the biome number as well. But I don't actually know what each biome is. I'd imagine. I'm not too sure. We're actually going to give it a try now. This is kind of even learning something for me now. And we're also going to add village to the kind of thing. After, I'll show you why I know what these are, because literally if you just flick through these, all the different ones will appear at some point, so you can test it out yourself and work out what you're going to want. I'm just going to add another layer in as well, just so you guys are aware. You can add any number, it just can't go over the limit. I don't actually know myself. It's like 280 or something silly like that. About blocks you can have until you can't go any higher. So if you go over that limit, it won't generate. Well, in the actual editing of the presets, it won't. It will just delete some other layer, or change how many is in another layer so that you can fit it all in. So I'll just add 30 of. Let's add water just for the sake of it. So let's generate that, and then you will see that there's not going to be loads of mine shafts floating around and that sort of thing. As you can see, there we go. No decoration, no mine shafts. There is a chance that there can be villages, but I believe they may spawn underground because of the height. But I'm not actually too sure. The biome hasn't made a single difference. I'll actually look into that off camera, and then add in the annotations or a description right now what they actually do, because I didn't kind of think of that until now, which I do apologise about. But that is pretty much it, really. I think I've gone over almost everything that you can kind of, well, you need. The rest of it is just you messing around with it, working out what to do, how to do it. So it is literally simple. So once again, 2.7, that is the lower level. So let's delete that. No, we don't want 7 again. We'll add it to 6, which is oak saplings, which I don't know how that will work. That's slightly odd. I thought when you add these sort of things in, it will just appear as nothing. I'm quite interested really now to see what that does. But then once again, 3 times 1, that is the 3, the layer type, and then the stone. So you want that to be, I think it's oak is 5. The oak, yep. And then the sandstone, 52 times 24, which is clearly sandstone. You want it, I don't know, 24.1, I think. Actually I won't do that, but I think that's different types of sandstone. I'll just do 25. There we go. To now note blocks, which you're not really going to want in the world. But it's kind of honestly just something you just want to play around with. We can have mine shaft. It's just literally you just want to play around with it. You'll work out exactly what you need. But yeah. So this is pretty cool. You guys can edit it and modify your presets as much as you want, and that is, I think that's awesome. It's going to be pretty cool for you guys who want to make maps, but you don't know how to use World Edit, or you're going to have to build it hand by hand if you're using just a normal flat land customization like preset. So this is why I've done this, and I hope it's helped you guys. If it hasn't, then please tell me in the comments and I'll try and sort something out. If you guys are stuck with any parts, then message me, and I promise you I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. If you notice that I'm not replying, because maybe some days I get a lot of messages and a lot of comments, and it's hard sometimes to go through all of them. So if you guys are seeing that, just send me a private message and I will reply to you then, so I definitely will see it. Thank you very much for watching this, guys. If it helped, then please like and comment and tell me what you think, and also subscribe maybe. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.